Ebusuafo ne tiefo ni di kwan so mema obi bia akwaba aha daily update ve ebusua me pacho Mustafa Bandi na wapia ba abonten de insem bia betodwa na onim say Afenyo market no ho won sem papa na me pacho according to Mustafa Bandi okokoko board na Afenyo market oye a board director like no company phone ho ewo hodom no wakwaya ade bia enye ne ho bom mu so far oye mistake padia omo mfa ne ho nche no na che say otie ne kasa no mu pa Mustafa Bandi kasa no padia omo mfa ne ho nche no na omo be taking on ana wonim say okọ police nso an ho pon sempa ne record e wo ho no dan ne record na e wo ho no enye record papa kra e bad say wakoto ebusa media menja asem na enkama Mustafa Bandi yebekọ ne yakotie nsem na nkasa for ourselves na yewia yebedi nkomo Nyankopon hia na onye Kesi medase bebre.
The MPP under President Akufo-Addo had a deliberate project to destroy business people. When they have done that, some of them, they'll persecute them, some appointees, they'll persecute them, including Honorable Atufosin, who is today a finance minister. They would have destroyed this fine gentleman who is an asset to this country today.
But I want to say, President, the way we see claim microphone, and yet a continuation of clearing agent may be.
Oh, clearing agent, Diano, what you have supervised under your watch having authority and what you have cleared. Okay. You know, there are two different things. The corruption happens under President Akufo-Addo. And then the public says that President Mahama said Mustafa is into certain things that is not good. Then President Mahama will not listen and say, I have cleared Mustafa. But it's not good governance. It's not good governance. But when you have persecuted somebody for a long time, and you could not even establish your case, and we all know that is political witch hunt, including MPP people saying, the son of not meant to be in a Juma. Just said the woman here, Honorable Atufosin, at the time or yet minority leader, because of his high-handedness on government, Omu decided say one be persecuted. At the end of the day, they couldn't establish their case. The case involving Japan. So when President Akufo-Addo have decided to frustrate and destroy fine brain, President Mahama should continue only because a person is sent to court with 15 charges, 8 years, we couldn't establish one. I mean, we should come in. We should not, as a country, help to destroy our people. Wickedness is in this country, and all of us must work, a way that we can curb it. I mean, if you say something and I don't like it, I should call you and speak to you. I shouldn't be thinking of persecuting you. Is our governance? And only a governance. So Afenyo Markin sitting there is pushing his bills to get some institutions to pay his contract. Then you go back in Parliament and you are making noise. I shouldn't talk about it. I shouldn't talk about it. The same ministers you are preventing from being elected and being sworn in, they are the same ministers to approve your invoices at the expense of even the ordinary MPP person. These people have enjoyed in government and are positioning themselves to enjoy in opposition. We should sit down and keep quiet and watch them. I mean, what are we building? Is that how to build a country?
No.
Where we sabotage the poor and pretend to be fighting for them, but we are not fighting for them. And I'm a realist. I speak the way it is. So they are here. And if they twist it to say, I'm threatening Afenyo Markets, I mean, I'm just telling him, sir, when the system begins to come after him, okay, he's leading an unprecedented, bad leadership in Parliament. After insulting the Speaker and all this while till now, if the system decides to respond to him, the leadership of the party, the national chairman of the MPP, was not doing business at Cocoa Board and all of the places. Afenyo Markets was doing it. Go to police depot. Didn't Afenyo Markets buy shooting range? Go and check.
But when
ECOWAS project, go and check. Go to police depot. Go to police depot and go and check.
But when now remains an allegation.
What allegation? I'm telling you, sir.
Then you can take the matter to court and
go and ask him if he had a hand in the ECOWAS project. Go and ask him. Go and ask him. Go and ask him whether he has anything to do with ECOWAS project. You see, so when people are not clean, they shouldn't come to try and put mud on others. Me, I detest it, and when you do that, I'll talk about it.
Martin.
Mama, you. So, obey fee. Na, umusa wada, nantuma, ekatana nansua. And chese we.
Baby, dan wada.
Ya kwa batwo. The BSU and CU MPP Lusu NDC Ewene.
Okay,
Eko ye 7 previousa. Apart from only few places are basa eka kra esiye. Enumpu there will be a performer na NDC ni and ya bonu to amana perform. Wakamba kai northern region Habib constituency.
Yeah.
Ene kakra bia esi oboase. Ene de esi fantiakwa. Babia bibi essence see ye. Eye anodom prewa ode asoja fuo nkofo a wo share the beautiful ete the land cruiser wono abrantie no eko tweet you bo NDC ni na sabe ni pedi but ene wa say na brabo enu pokura yesiwo kroni ye titiriye entiye ma basa ye ensane kronu a ye titire no ya kam nanti na shedem yes yen hani yen titiri kru kwa me kom na diga na ni o kom na diga na fo another pre ya coalition. And you don't know. You didn't win the election. Of course, the 20 and Tawasam, party will grab Tawasam.
Okay,
because we are disrespectful and arrogant.
Oh, ebi a una hu sa but enye sanity. Me na kasa me na di nkomo me na hia. Ba nye sa no tie ebi
constituency hono.
Meet you.
Me election day. The hono no.
And yes na ya batom to obi ani abre.
Is one of the people in said he will precipitate violence in his constituency.
Oh, how debut.
Afenyo markings. Waka ya ne ho. Obi a so ko independence. Otiminya a police for me yet tata mami we cheni kotum.
Madam Posifo. Woman or Majuma. Be a one on the political lens. Or within the spec of the political lens. But
let me also for me a politician.
Until American says
so I will look at issues from the facts of their occurrence politically. When you make your calculation, a lot of the constituencies will be a more big in as much as the NDC could do anything. We didn't want to show a bad example. Because President Akufo the book now watch on. Oh, what your book is power Ghana for Jimua.
Ah, oh, okay.
They are all examples of what not to do. from the grassroots to the seat of government. An example of how not to govern. When you are paying Kofibu and a kind, I mean, go fit in the West. Now, and who could grab a beer of the NDC for MPP for cotton share NDPP for NDC for so. Now,
to paraphrase it, or say, Musuba be a more bar bemua bosumi pepe penini moyen. Wamun now, including Parliament. Emma Munya de moyen. So you be Bama pan. So I got to say, NDC ni yes to buy be a sano. What would you be no?
Oh, I'm not done any power. And the woman we grassroots. The same people Anodonpre is calling today. So woman Kobo NDC for the same people 1 month ago are the very ones who believe that Enkofuana Womudi and no Omuye Odi for ya crop for and Tutia woman. The same people. None on Prefi said Ghana for ye Jimmy for. In any case, our family, Timing trap and trot and to often sue a full dead body. What the hot the other done. So the could see a own Timing chan from cotton so. Kromu will be a TV. Will be a radio. And this year winning election, you have to say that. And now, yes, I said you man penny ever set up government. We are trying to mimic the personality of President Mahama. His embodiment of peace, his embodiment of unity, his embodiment of tolerance. And no, na Amma will be to say another Mpekwan, say on Kadia Wakan. We are hoping Senyans and in the better of us apologize. No withdraw Sadian.
It's 9:15. How am I already underwater?
I'm in the same boat.
We will force him to do it. I'm just telling you that we will not countenance disrespectful behavior.
Comments are free, fast are sacred. It is more so may sano. A quambezo.
First and foremost, let me MPU. Say, Casso be a MPA, be a unimude, Yako community. BBC a him for free or MP bar, Sabe, would be a new DA at the Mano. She would be a member of parliament as Akunyani Akunya, media a walking. Some statement now, or yeah, you know. Particularly that in our decentralized politics, normally and usually, the grassroots assembles around members of parliament, DCs and assemblies and all of that. No? An MP should not be seen even on the floor of parliament. You don't make unparliamentary statements or language that will seek to inflame, incite, promote violent conduct. If a man we no brother Penny or no brother Abujinapo.
I saw na beka kura no pacho waba what's in your neck.
Oh, come here. That is my brother.
There you, Miss so Sabi Obi a another one bed so. Minyao.
the minority MPs will take responsibility of producing who made that unfortunate statement. Now, baby, one could be President Akufo-Addo say, you lose election when they fan appear. 1 month before he loses election, when the fan appear.
Why if I
appear?
And Okobus answer
President Akufo-Addo drive a beer. You see, they should be very careful.
But with him.
The MPP leadership, say national executives, you lose election. The MPP national executives, unfortunately, are being blamed for what they don't know about. Characters like Anodon Premo and woman say abayimu edin kwasiasem saa na the party no go opposition.
Radio kwasiasem de ya no ato mpacho.
You see, our government unim say be there. Said yes no saa na meka no imagine.
But for the purpose of this discussion today we from to makakra.
Okay, nti ebe ko no de say ensem a entwa mra so.
We me da say.
This same breed of people, MPP, national executives, they are reflecting, they are re-strategizing, they are trying. Look at the behavior in Parliament. These are people who say that we are in opposition. It's about making noise, it's about attacking, it's about vandalizing. But I want to tell them, sir, sabi. Overcome your tears, yes, sir. Obema dawa no wada nanso onwi. But I want to tell them, sir, it is true. So when a man is sleeping, he is not a dead man.
But how can Bibi say you force him to blah 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 blah? And no, it's just
I'm just telling you, sir. We're giving him some Friday over.
And if you had a bojaye,
sir, Opa, let him retract and apologize. And never to make this kind of mistake again.
Madam Fubi was otherwise fool.
But if he doesn't, we will force him.
By what means or
he will conform to good conduct.
By what means?
I think you a camera.
Are you?
When we know a granting interview, and I'm a say. You are here for our Mujina polling station. I did 101.7. And it's a local battle. Now a police for there, hanging Amayan and the Triacobo and confer our motor battle, the annual qua. Now the country I shall put him, said the Baba woman. Okay.
Make I necessary. Because who to a Winimunsanum, Unumida.
Another Bronum we.
There were numbi.
One month.
There were no monster or a Christian.
We should try and clean the political environment.
Young can say, we impress upon him to retract. They must say about force. No,
we will not impress on him. What that we see? NDC is a strong political party.
Meaning power.
The party that you are in government. Why Agenda 111? Planting for food and jobs.
Mm-hmm.
One district, one factory. One village, one dam.
Mm-hmm. One constituency, one ambulance.
One constituency, one ambulance. Wapenti secondary schools in blue. Why school feeding? Send them in Kotobo Avenue. Waiting you lose election 1 1.7 million. Even apart from the fact that the electoral commissioner is two from the cabinet of President Akufo-Addo.
Why?
You have still lost.
What shall I say? Allegation.
No, that way in your allegation, you see, Okokase, Jane Mensa, a neutral. The gods of this country will test you.
I did my Musadi. To Jane Mensa, why am I going to be known?
Well, if it was a place where and for taking responsibility of their action, she should resign. She just say, look, the way I have conducted myself.
About what conduct elections here? I'm what me winning parliamentary presidential say. Who does it in a hacker say? Jay Mensa.
No, NDC's victory is as a result of one, God, two, the commitment we ourselves put into our election. And the belief there, we didn't want to be distracted. Our focus is it didn't matter who was electoral commissioner. The election is won at the polling station, and we won the elections from the polling station. And we policed the declaration of the election.
Ebusia, yeah, there will be a say when you am ready to be videos ni being so ashare nyankopon shira obi bia say the mechanic no ha daily update TV. Obo kwan so nya video ni hwe wie ni so woni je ho kwanda please my thumb up. Subscribe to your YouTube channel na share our videos no love is so nya bi enti nyankopon shira. Na Afenyo marking so far to mu say usuru and yo yin na usuru. Mustafa Bandi ka bi na eme de pa o say Afenyo se party ni na esha o say ye niema bi a fine. Say ye single out na say ye de niema waye nyina na enye nyina na ban ne kaso take ne on a party ni be yiwama. Na party ni eyiwuma ebeka wo nko a. Sa time ne party ni ntimi ba ehwe o. Nti de o ye no dwene ho. Enye the committee, that is the vetting committee in enye a place of vendetta. Yes, and according so enye ho na be score your political score. No. Say we are me money binti no. Or the and I say we can say be fa me president and I say me penny me ye obisa me party penny binti no. And the side am the whole place of vendetta na oba dia na me no way dey. Me no dey see any me make sure say me go any man say. But Yankopon so nchadom Afenyo marking the oye nyina Ghanaians na ehu say no Akroma no my papa we niema oye no sebi bebi wo ha ntwa yi bebi wo ha ntwa yi enye obia na aka ho we dey nka emfa nse ndisi fo na ka na kebeka se ndisi fo ko omudwebo but Ghanaians the ordinary Ghanaian the discerning one as such no it me show cause na Afenyo ade papa we oye okay di sebi yeah nti oye okay di ohun tebusuya we in Sama so far Mustafa Bandi appear babontin abeka. Afenyo marking, you say a word to a wise is enough. It's enough Afenyo. Told you wa. Ba Sama party no be wama. Ebusia, me patcho yedin common base here. Stay tuned for more updates. Yankopon Shana on your Kesi Macro. Me da se bebre.